Dear people, here we are again. We're gonna play some 30-minute games as usual. As of now, we're 70-70 elo in the rapid games, of course. I don't play anything else than rapid games. I don't like fast chess, y'all know that. Right. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we're gonna get. I have been having troubles finding games as of late. That is a downside, but still. Yeah. Maybe we'll take about 5 minutes, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Jesus Christ, this is taking a long time. Let's cancel and retry again. Sometimes that helps. And that was like 500 elo, like you click the button and like you would instantly have a game, but those times are gone. Those times are gone. What's in the page? And to be honest, I don't really want to go back to 500 elo. Jesus Christ, come on. Get me, fetch me a game, man. Fetch me a game, please. Give me a game. Come on, Jessica, don't fuck me like this. Don't fuck me like this, man. Don't fuck me like this. Come on, son. Give me that fucking game. Aye, here we go. Alright, we're playing the 70-50. I am curious to what position we're gonna end up in. Let's see, I always go CC against e4. I like the CC. There's a lot of lines, so it's not really recommended for beginners, but if you're like really passionate and enthusiastic about chess, I'd say try learn the Sicilian. You'll have a lot of fun games. But I'll say it again, it's not easy, especially in the beginning when you're getting into it. It's quite a difficult opening to master. Now, to be honest, I don't know why my opponent went f3. Excuse me. Doesn't really do much. I mean, I don't get it. I cannot explain why he did it. In my opinion, that's a mistake. So we're just gonna continue on developing our pieces. I would like to free up this diagonal for my dark square bishop and my queen, of course. Do we go e6, e5? I would like... Look, this horse here, right here, he has vision on these squares, right? So if I advance my pawn to e4, I control these two dark squares, which this knight cannot jump to anymore. So I think this is... and also freeing up these diagonals. So I think this is a pretty sound move to make. So let's continue with that. I'm not like using any memorization of openings or shit like that. I'm just thinking. I'm looking at the board and thinking, alright, what could be a good move. In the beginning I did use a lot of memorization, but that will only get you so far. At some point you're like gonna have to learn to really understand the game, so that you can look at the current position and really come up with a good plan and idea, and seeing your opponent's ideas, like what is his plan. Like obviously, like when I see this move c3, right, he obviously wants to build a building block to put his d pawn on d4, right? That is his plan of attack here. So we could, like, he has blocked this diagonal, so we could advance the pawn here, and even like that should also be bad news, but it also limits our development, our own development. So I don't know if that's the best way to go here. Let me see. It's a bit of a passive move, but I mean, you could jump his knight here, this pawn is hanging then, but then we could advance this pawn to b5. Now, you know what, let's just see what's gonna happen if I go c4 with this pawn. Maybe it will lead to a funky position. A funky position. Let's have some funky shit. But also obviously trying to win the game. Don't want to lose, but because I'm limiting his ability. I was just about to talk about this en passant, because if I now take it, the only way for him to really regain or recapture this pawn is with his queen, and I'm also attacking the horse, and my pawn. No, yeah, he'll just end up taking the pawn, but I mean it's our flank pawn for a center pawn, so I think that's a sound move. Let's just do that. Now we negate this building block, because if we did this, he did this. Now he does not have that option, and that kind of was my idea with planting my pawn on c4. Now we cannot gain a tempo on this queen, sadly. I think I would love to do that, but the current situation doesn't really allow us to do that. So let's just focus on developing our pieces, put our horse on the board. Yeah, I say let's just bring out our G horse, put it on the f6 file here. Let's see. Now we have two horse guys on the board. Let's see what those horse guys can do. I mean, he obviously is controlling a lot of white squares here with his pawns. He's got some coverage here. I can jump my knight here. I got my bishop here, but there are not a lot of plans here. If he moves this bishop, we could go to b6 with our queen, attack this hanging pawn. He's trying to free up this bishop, because obviously he wants to castle. That is what he's trying to achieve here. What's the horse doing? I mean, the horse could jump to a nice square here, to be honest. He could jump here. I really couldn't do much about it. I mean, I probably would have balanced this pawn. I think that's what I would do in that situation. I could also control these two squares where you can jump to, and then maybe attack it because it's trapped. Alright, it could go back here, but... No, I don't think advancing the G pawn is a good idea. So let's h5 might be an idea. Not really doing much for us, to be honest. No, because we got this pawn chain going on here. So I don't really see. We could also try to open up the center, attack the pawn chain. He'll take with pawn. We'll take with horse. He can't recapture because our queen is on. Yes, okay. I think I've got a plan, boys. I've got a plan. We'll go d5. d5 is the plan here. Let's go. Let's open up the center. It took 2 minutes for that move, so my opponent has to think too. That's a good sign. Usually means that you made a good move, and they're taking their time to think. He takes on with the e-pawn. We take back with the horse. Now notice how the queen is hanging. This queen is at this point. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's protected by this bishop. Sorry guys. This little guy here with pointy head. Like I always see this as his eye. Like this is his eye. Looking at this thing. Yeah, okay, I'm talking nonsense. Sorry. Could gain a nice tempo on this queen with this horse. Might be an idea. And we could even go check with queen. db4. Attacking the queen, moving away from danger. Seems like an alright move to me, right? db5. db4. Sorry, db4. Let's go db4. And queen. Now he's gonna move the queen, and we move. Okay, yeah, okay, alright, fine. Do we take with the king? Or do we take with the horse guy? I think, to be honest, we take with the horse guy and keep our castle rights. But then the horse guy is on a very passive square, so that is the downside. But let's just do that. We still got our castle rights now. I think we're just gonna move back the knight. I think that's the plan. Get it off the passive square. I think we're just gonna do that. I mean, this is the downside of this move. You make it very passive, so you gotta jump back sometime. And I think right now is an alright time to do that. I mean, this horse obviously wants to go here, I think. Try to get a fork in. I think that's his idea here. But I think, I really want this knight gone here. This is no good there. Let's just do this. This is a good move. Or good, alright move for sure. Oh. If you guys don't like me smoking during the video, please let me know in the comments. But I smoke, sadly. But no, wait. Actually, I was talking about this knight, right? Jumping to the b5 square here, trying to get the fork in. Well, if he does that, we got this fork sooner than he does ours. So that's no problem. I'm thinking of advancing my bishop, or developing my bishop to this square. Because if he takes this, I just take back. So I ain't worried about his bishop right here. So I think I'm just gonna develop mine. Put it on c5 or the e. I think I'm gonna go for the c. Let's place him on c5. Let's go there. Oh, we've created the situation where we can castle. We developed all our pieces, or almost. The rooks are not connected, so we're not done developing yet. I want this bishop gone here too. I would like him here. Maybe even here. I think this is a more powerful diagonal to put him on, and he's also supported by our f-pawn here. I mean, bishops and a bishop and a pawn in the endgame can be so strong, because if you put this bishop on a pawn, this pawn and the bishop are invincible for the king. If you take on the pawn, you take with the bishop. If you take the bishop, you take with the pawn. And it's really, really powerful. In certain situations, it can be game changing. When I was 600 elo, I've experienced a lot of trouble with that shenanigans, with those shenanigans. Yeah, I just didn't know what to do against it. I was like, jeez, dude. Both pieces are protecting each other, landing each other a hand. Yeah, can be tough. Now, what he's trying to achieve with this bishop move here on c3 is actually simply attacking this pawn, I think, and opening up this fell for his rook, maybe castle long. Have the rook instantly on the d-fell. I think we're just gonna, because if he takes on this, it's protected by our horse, of course. This knight is just, to be honest, he's doing fuck all. He cannot jump here because my bishop is there. I mean, jumping there, like, what is he attacking? This useless file here, attacking this pawn, I castle, and then that knight is there, just on the side of the board chilling, doing, I don't know, doing what, but now I would like my bishop here, but that's not possible. I mean, he's doing something. He's controlling this square. I mean, he's controlling this square, which is preventing this, and like me having vision on this file or square. which I would like with this bishop, of course. I think I'm just gonna castle. I think that's the move, castling. I think that's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, let's just castle. Or move the bishop. Maybe bishop, to be honest. Let's go bishop, bishop e6. Pressuring this pawn, not that we can take it, because he's got 2 times of attack on this pawn. He's got a horse on it, he's got the bishop on it. I think he's gonna castle here, put this rook on the d-file. But that will move his king to the c square, and then my bishop can go here. So I think he thinks that's not a good idea too. No, look, we can go with this horse here. If he takes on with this bishop, we do this. We are pressuring this square 2 times with our knights. So we go, punk, check. He takes with horse, punk, check. We take rook. If he doesn't take on the horse, that is what we'll be doing. Also, he's having vision on this square now, which I'm not really scared about. We just take him. He's got this. Yeah, also not really scared about. Oh yeah, I think that's his main. I didn't even see that. I think that's his main point of attack here. But if he takes on that, we take on this. So I think I'm just gonna move this knight here. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. And I think I'm now realizing this was a major mistake. Because now he can take on. He will take on this bishop, targeting this bishop. Fuck. Or is he not realizing I just made a mistake here? Is he actually like, oh my god, this fork is inevitable, I'm gonna resign, he's got me. Is he thinking that? Because I think if he takes on the bishop, right? He takes on the bishop. We go BC check. He takes with the horse. We take with the horse. King goes d2. d2, attacking our knight. We go a1, take the rook, and then he takes on e6, our bishop. We take with the pawn. And to be honest, I think in that position, white is absolutely losing. Black is absolutely losing. Black has got 2 stacked pawns on the e-file, one of which is on e5, which black has no means of protecting anymore. And his bishop got vision on the e5 pawn, so that pawn is just gonna fall, just simply as that. Our knight is trapped on a1. The king is on d2. Oh my god, here we go, I fucked up. Oh, fucked up. Oh, fucked up, son. Oh no, this game is gone. Oh my god, how did I not see this happening? I should have taken more time. I should have taken more time for that, man. Shit. Yeah, let's just execute the plan then. It's not that we got much more of a... Oh my god, all initiative is gonna be gone. He's just gonna trying to trade down all pieces and then he'll just win in the end game. Oh no. Wat dom. Look ook dom. Oh no. E2. That's not what I calculated in my head. We do not have much else than this move. I mean, now we got the possibility to not jump back. I see. Okay. Good. Very well, sir. Maybe it. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I fucked up here. Yeah. Advancing to f6, perhaps. Yeah, we absolutely fucked this one. I mean, his bishop is hanging now. His bishop is hanging there. He's not protected. Oh wait, it is, but his fucking horse here. Oh my god, dude. Scheiße. Alright, let's just put pressure on this file for us. Let's do this. I fucked up here, man. He's gonna take on the pawn, I think. Oh, of course, yeah. Man, I was drowning so much in my sorrows I didn't even see this happening. Not that we could have done much, it was trapped anyway, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But I was surprised that I didn't even see that too. I lost my vision in this game. Losing. He's a pawn up, I think. Oh no, he's a fucking. He's 2 minor pieces up. I'm up a rook. But 2 minor pieces are worth more than a rook. Scheiße. B6, attacking the knight, I think. And I'm getting ready to resign. This is not looking good. This is not looking good for black. That was a stupid move. That was a stupid move, boys. Oh. Yeah, of course, takes on this. Yeah, there we go. Now he takes on the pawn. Now he takes on the pawn. And this is what I meant by, and we have no means of defending that pawn. Now he doesn't take the pawn, which is interesting to me. That is interesting to me. I think he should have taken, or yeah, and I think this is gonna be a short video. I mean, we got no plan. What can we do? These bishops. I mean, he's got a rook and 2 bishops, right? We got 2 rooks. We got these pawns are just fucked. I mean, this pawn is fucked for sure. This pawn is gonna fall eventually. He's got 3 pawns in the corner here on the right side of the board. Yeah. We got, yeah, this is done. This is done. I'm sorry guys, I failed. This game I failed. This is done, I'm gonna resign. We got no plan. Alright, that was it. We failed tremendously. I hope in the next video we will book more success, because this was really bad. Let's just go through through the review really quick, which show you guys my mistakes if you haven't seen them, because I realized I made a big mistake. I think he even counted as a blunder. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, big blunder time, boy. Ooh, we played like absolute dog shit, dude. Oh my god. Holy moly. Alright. Let's see, yeah, here the big blunder. Yes, this was a blunder. I knew. You've just allowed your bishop to be taken without a fight. Yeah, and I thought that I would have more of an initiative, more of an attack with this fork here. But no. This just, look at this, man. We were here, right? We were doing absolutely fine, right? We were, like, black is in a winning position here. Absolutely winning. And what do we do in this position? What do? We do this. Pumping his position up by plus 5.5%. Like plus 5.5 points. And what should we have done here? Was trying to trade off this bishop. That was our plan here. And then, oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. And put an O and then put the knight there because he takes on this. He will take on that. And then we do this. And now this is really nasty fork. And he does, look, his next best move is trying to avoid this fork. That is his next best move. We simply moved too fast here. Look, we made what move? This. Yes. How much time did we take for this move? About a minute. Yeah, I should have calculated way more before making this mindless move. Let's just go for, because the video was gonna end pretty soon anyways. Let's go for the whole thing pretty quickly though. Sicilian. Look, this is what I was talking about. Like this move, like it's an inaccuracy, and white always starts with an advantage, right? Because oh wait, it doesn't show here, but it is true. White starts with a slight advantage. Like he's made the first move and he has a slight advantage. Like, there you go. Anyways, we proceed. Sicilian. He does that in accuracy. We move the knight. Huh. Mistake. My better way to prepare a bishop. Oh. I should have done this. Attacking this pawn. He's an okay, and then freeing up this. Okay, I see. And this was a mistake. But it didn't really influence the position that much. Look. Kinda. It was a mistake. Yes. Alright. He has a miss. Inaccuracy. Man, I was not thinking right in this one, let me tell you. I was not thinking right. Best move, best move, best move, best developing the knight. It's an inaccuracy. It's like I think it's passive here. Like yeah, it's passive, moving the same piece twice in the opening. That's just too passive. You'll lose tempo. You'll lose tempo with that. We played the best move. We took some time for this move. D5 was a good move. Well, the best move. Take back with the knight. That's how we planned it out in our heads. We have a miss here. I thought this was a good move, to be honest. But now, obviously, yeah, giving the check was a better idea, because then I can do this. Block with this if he does that. Yeah. was thinking about the check because now he could do this, and now oh, taking with the king would have been best. Yes. Not that it mattered that much. 0.2, 0.2. Inaccuracy, putting it on a passive square. Good, developing the bishop of the starting square. This is a mistake apparently. Should have developed this bishop, which is gonna be my next move. Which now in this position is a miss. Look, this is why chess is so fun. Because look at this, right? In this position, this is the best move, right? But I made this move first. And now he makes this move. And you would think, but then this should still be a good move, right? It's not. It's a miss. Just how a sudden change in the board can make such a huge difference is just amazing. Now I'm not gonna go over why this is a miss or how all that happened. That will go too deep. Alright. We got the knight. Best move. E4. And then here our major blunder. Yes. And from on here he just kept on continuing making excellent and good moves. And look at the position. He's now making that great move. The pawn structure is absolutely demolished in the center. And to be honest, Black has got no plan. Like I told you, like what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do in this situation? It's just lost, as you see, lost. Alright, that was it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.